This is a radio survey. Are you listening to the Kippy Cornflakes Hour? Thank you. Good afternoon. This is a radio survey. Are you listening to the Kippy Cornflakes Hour? Thank you. Good afternoon. This is a radio survey. Is your radio tuned to the Kippy Cornflakes Hour? Thank you. Good afternoon. This is a radio survey. Are you listening to the Kippy Cornflakes Hour?
But please, Killer, you can't do that. My daddy never double-crossed your mom. I know he didn't. You've got to listen.
Why can you clap your little mug? Your old man's going for a ride, see?
Please.
And he ain't coming back.
Oh, no, not that. My daddy's all I have. You can't leave me to face the world alone. What will become of me?
You're all going to the orphanage. That's where you belong. And even that's too good for you.
No.
And so, chin up. Underworld Angel faces what tomorrow may bring. What's to become of her? Tune in again next Friday at this same hour for the further adventures of Underworld Angel, starring little Joan Mitchell. And now, just one little word from our sponsors.
Oh, boy, what cheesecake.
Why, what's wrong, Joan?
I'm sorry you asked me that, Mr. Gardell, because I'm going to tell you. That script should win some kind of a medal.
Medal? Why?
As the worst script of the year.
Joan.
Oh, that's all right, Miss Mitchell. Joan's only fooling.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Joan, you mustn't talk that way to Mr. Gardell.
Well, who am I going to talk to?
Well, if you don't like the script, I suggest you talk to Mr. Crandall.
That's a good idea.
Joan, please.
Oh, Bill.
Hello, beautiful. How are you?
All right. Bill, there's something I want you to do for me.
Oh, I can't stop now, honey. I got a hurry call from the old man. He's on the warpath. Stick around and I'll take you to dinner.
Well,
Mr. Crandall sent for me.
I know. Go right in. And good luck.
You sent for me, J.C.?
Morgan, according to today's radio survey, Kippy Cornflakes is off 2 points.
Oh, meaning too much corn in the show and not enough in the flakes?
It means that you have been so preoccupied recently with Joan's aunt that we've been getting no publicity whatsoever.
My preoccupation, as you call it, hasn't interfered with my work, J.C. Matter of fact, I've been cooking up a big splash.
What kind of a splash?
Joan Mitchell is going to disappear.
Disappear?
Into thin air. Snatched. It'll be terrific.
Mr. Morgan, we have always prided ourselves in the fact that Kippy Cornflakes has been presented to the public with a certain amount of,
corn?
Exactly. Of dignity. And if you think for one moment that you can resort to the cheap and flamboyant trickery...
But, J.C., it'll give you front page spreads all over the country.
No, absolutely no. I forbid it.
now, Joan, dear, please.
Oh, hello, Joan, dear. And Miss Mitchell.
Hello, Mr. Crandall. Hi, Uncle Bill.
Well, this is an unexpected pleasure.
This isn't exactly a social call, Mr. Crandall. Joan has something she wants to get off her mind.
Yes? What is it, dear?
I think our program is getting terrible.
Yeah. Why, it sounded all right to me.
Don't take my daddy for a ride. What's to become of me? Poor little me. Did you ever hear any little girl talk like that?
Well, of course, Joan. This little character doesn't talk as you do. She's of the underworld. You haven't seen anyone like that.
Have you?
Yes, no, that is, well, not exactly.
Then you don't know how they talk either.
Well,
Joan, please.
Well, I don't care. I'm not going to let them sabotage my career. I'm not getting any younger, you know.
Well, Joan, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll call in the writers and you can tell them exactly what you want.
Right away?
Right away.
Fine. Now we're getting somewhere.
Send in the McGovern brothers right away. Now we'll go into a huddle and get this whole thing straightened right out.
Good.
But I was afraid Mr. Crandall was going to explode any moment. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, don't apologize, gorgeous.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, Bill. Good to see you. Any news for the column?
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe I've met this young lady.
No? Well, isn't she lucky?
Colfax the name. Sam Colfax.
Oh, pardon the oversight. Miss Patricia Mitchell, may I present Mr. Sam Colfax of the News? You've probably read his radio column.
Who hasn't? Hiya, Pat. You on the radio, too?
No, not exactly. Well, except by remote control. I'm Joan Mitchell's aunt.
Joan Mitchell's aunt? What a coincidence. I'm writing an article on Joan.
Oh?
And if you could spare the time, you'd help me tremendously.
Well, I'd be very happy to help you in every way I can, Mr. Colfax.
Swell. Let's go somewhere for a cocktail dinner, huh?
Thanks, but Bill and I are going out to dinner tonight.
Yeah, but I'll be very happy to give you any information I can, Colfax. Just drop around my office anytime.
I get it. Well, I'll be seeing you around soon, I hope, Miss Mitchell. And don't do anything to hear from me.
Goodbye now. There, you see, it's all fixed. I get it tomorrow night.
You get what?
A script for next week's show with a brand new plot.
I still don't see how you did it.
Hey, Shrimp, don't teach your aunt any tricks.
We interrupt this musical program to bring you a news flash from Arcadia, California.
Hey, wait a minute.
Seabiscuit wins the Santa Anita Handicap, beating out his stablemate, Kayak II.
Oh, boy.
Time, 2 minutes, 1 1/5 seconds. We now return you to our regular broadcast.
Good old Seabiscuit, and I had it right on his nose.
You had what? Where?
50 cents on him to win. Higgins placed it for me.
$1.25, $1.26.
Thank you, Higgins. You certainly know how to pick a winner.
Oh, I can hardly take credit for picking Seabiscuit to win, miss.
No?
Oh, no. Every thoroughbred's a potential winner, whether it's a human being or a horse. Given the right track, proper company, ideal conditions, he cannot miss.
You know most everything, don't you, Higgins?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to say that, miss. But in my years of service, I've had the exceptional opportunity to amass a great fund of information. Now, I remember once at Hialeah Park, there was a horse...
Joan, dear, it's after 9 o'clock. Higgins, will you get Miss Jones' milk, please?
Yes, miss.
But really, I'm not a bit sleepy, Aunt Pat. I said I'm as wide awake as an owl. Look.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, gorgeous. How's everything?
Fine.
Hey, what are you doing up so late, small change?
Late. You talk like an ant. I was waiting for my new script. Did you bring it?
Did I ever fail you? Here it is. McGovern Brothers sat up half the night to finish it.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Phil.
You know, with your gift of gab, you ought to be writing them yourself.
You think that'd be bad? Good night.
Good night, Joan.
Good night, dear. Bill, do you suppose that Joan's behavior could have anything to do with his lack of interest in her program?
Behavior? Well, that kid's a gem. Everybody loves her.
No, but... Well, now, take yesterday afternoon, for example. She's occasionally very outspoken with people.
Well, she was right, wasn't she? That shows that she's honest and smart. I wish I could stop J.C. Crandall the way she did. He couldn't think of anything to say.
But that's just what I mean. I'm always afraid that she'll offend someone who doesn't understand her sincerity.
Well, if she ever does, 5 minutes later, she'll have him in love with her.
I suppose so.
Don't believe her. Let me handle this. Here, drink this. Come in.
Your warm milk, miss.
Thank you, Higgins.
I put in just a dash of vanilla.
Take it away. You'll never make an addict out of me, you monster.
But I just put in the smallest quantity, miss.
Well, I was just reading from the script.
Oh.
Higgins, have you been listening to my programs lately?
Oh, yes, miss. Always.
You know, it's just like you said about horses. You can't win if you're on the wrong track. Even a mudder couldn't run to the slush they give me.
If I may make a suggestion, miss, some of the characters do seem a little, unreal.
I'm going to write a script myself. Do you think I could?
I dare say, miss, under the right conditions. I found that writing isn't at all difficult if you study your characters thoroughly.
Have you ever written anything?
Oh, yes, miss. A dozen or more stories. Tales of the sea.
Who published them?
Well, no one, as yet. Good writers get their material, miss. I live with my characters. I learned how they talked, how they acted. For 3 years, I sailed before the mast. I was the ship's cook.
Learned how they talked and acted.
You can't miss that way, miss.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Will there be anything else, miss?
Oh, no thanks. Good night, Higgins.
Good night, miss.
Well, I'm warning you, it's against the law to evict anyone without the proper papers.
Oh? Well, call me up in the morning. I'll let you talk to my attorney. Night.
Night, dear.
Are you asleep, Joan?
pushing over this joint, too?
Pushing over? What do you think I'm doing, walking in my sleep?
Yeah, but I was here first.
Look, Mug, don't try to muscle in on my territory. I cased this joint a week ago. See?
Now I've seen everything. A kid Jimmy Worker.
A what?
A Jimmy Worker. A window pusher.
What do you mean window pusher? That's old stuff, brother. I cracked the front door.
No.
I got ways of opening doors. I can open anything, see?
No kid.
Sure. Well, as long as you're here, we'll split. Come on.
Gee, thanks.
Shh, pipe down. Shh, quiet.
That's what. Shh. Uh-oh. That looks like a tough one. I should have brought me acetylene torch with me.
Keep still. Get a load of this. Got a handkerchief.
Any more?
That's all. Come on.
Oh, it's you, huh? How'd you make out? As if I didn't know. You flopped again, just like the card said you would. Queen of spades, that means more trouble.
Look, Stogie, I want you to meet a friend of mine. This here is small change.
Hiya, small change.
Hiya, Stogie. Put it there.
Hey, what'd I tell you? You're Queen of spades. A dark woman bringing bad luck.
Oh, don't say that. You'll hurt her feelings.
Hey, Jitters. Jitters!
Yeah?
Come and see what Pinky brought home this time.
Last week it was a half-drowned kitten, then a sick canary. You can drag in more Where'd you find this?
Small change ain't got no home. So I figured we could fix her up, just temperately.
Now listen, no kid can't stay here.
Course not. I'm nervous enough already. Kids give me indigestion.
All right. Make up your minds. If you don't want me in this mob, just say so. I'll take my share of the swag and let him out of here.
Oh, now, take it easy. Take it easy.
Swag.
This kid's the real goods. With me own eyes. I see her open an icebox exclusive with her fingers. Here, take a look at that.
Oh.
So, I figured we could use a talent like that.
I still don't see it. What are we gonna do with a kid?
We can't have any worse luck than we've been having. This is the first decent take we've had in months. Anyway, somebody's got to look after small change. She ain't got no folks.
You ain't got nobody?
You said it.
Where'd you learn the ropes?
Why, my old man's in the racket. One of the best in the business. Only he's in stir right now. So I've been working solo.
Yeah? What's his name?
Foster.
Foster? Do we know anybody in the business with that name?
There used to be a safe worker operating around Boston. Soapy Joe Foster.
Yeah, that's right. You know him?
No, I just heard of him.
Oh. Yeah, Pop sure is a swell guy. Only he slipped up on his last job. He was going to quit, and him and me were going to buy a little place in the country and raise ducks. Now listen, gents. I didn't invite myself into this setup. It was Pinky's idea. I've been working alone and doing all right. Now, if you don't want me around, just say so.
Well, I don't know. What do you say?
Well, just for the night. She can sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's no way to treat company. She's got to have the bedroom.
Yeah? Now where am I gonna sleep? Oh.
Pretty swell, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Genuine rebuilt second-hand mattress on that bed.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, that's all right. Well, good night, small change.
Good night, Pinky.
You know, I think this kid's a cinch to bring us good luck.
Remember what the card said. A dark woman. Personally, I think we're due for a fall.
I don't need cards to tell me women are hard luck.
Why don't you guys quit beefing? You ought to be optometric like me.
Boy, now I'm getting some real local color.
Lovely weather we're having.
Ain't you getting up kind of early?
Joni, the sun's up. Why aren't you? Joni? Joan? Joan? Joan! Higgins! Higgins!
Yes, miss?
Higgins, have you seen Miss Joan?
No, miss.
Well, she's not in her room.
I just discovered that a window in the library has been opened from the outside with a blunt instrument.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Hello, Bill. Bill, something's happened. Joan's disappeared.
What?
Oh, darling, I'm so frightened. I know she's been kidnapped.
I'll be right over. Boy. speak to Jack Burke, please. Hello, Jack? Bill Morgan. Listen. Joan Mitchell disappeared from her home last night.
Hurry up and finish your mush. The boys will be back pretty quick. Mush.
Oh!
What's the matter?
Oh, look what I did.
Oh, well, that's all right. You can have some more mush.
I'm sorry about the paper. There wasn't much news anyway.
Oh, well, that don't matter none. We don't read anything but the funnies anyhow. You know what? Dick Tracy's in a real jam this time, but I'll bet you he gets out of it. They're the boys now.
Okay. Hey, small change, where are you?
Here I am.
Nice work, kid. We done all right with that ice you helped lift last night. The fence gave us 2.5 C's for it.
Is that all?
Yeah, it was pretty junky. Just flash stuff, mostly plated.
What? Oh, I see. Oh, can I have the paper? I want to read the funnies.
Oh, the funny, sure. Jitters, Stokey's got an idea.
A wow of an idea. It's a story about the kid radio star that disappeared. The paper's just full of it.
He thinks we got a gold mine, but me, I don't know.
What's the layout?
Well, do you see that picture?
Yeah?
Well, don't it look a lot like Small Change?
No.
Well, I mean, if she was fixed up a bit.
You know, with a Panamint wave.
I thought maybe we could pass her off as the missing kid. Well, of course, you could only get away with it for a little while, but in the meantime, we could collect a big reward and scram.
And what happens to Small Change when they find out she ain't the right kid?
Oh. Well, it was just an idea.
Listen, fellas, if you don't mind, I'm going out for a few minutes.
Going out? What for?
Why, I want to make a phone call.
Who to? I thought you was all alone in the world.
Well, a lady can call up a bookie if she wants to make a bet, can't she?
Now, listen, you shouldn't let her go wasting your split of the money like that.
But if you're going to make a bet, let me advise you. I'll see if the cards say you're going to be lucky today. I ignored the cards one day and bet on a horse at 10-1. He didn't come in till 3:15.
And you found no ransom note or anything like that?
There was nothing, Lieutenant Hackett. We thought of that later and went back to look.
And you received no phone calls?
No stranger's telephone today, sir.
Here comes Morgan. He ought to know. Oh, Bill. Hi, fellas. Hey, Bill, what are the latest developments? I don't know anything about this. Come on, Morgan. Give us the dope. I'm Bill Morgan.
Oh, they're waiting inside for you, Mr. Morgan.
It's okay. I'm with him.
Hey, what about this guy?
I'm sure I didn't track that in, officer. I wiped my feet very carefully at the front door.
Why,
Bill, where have you been?
Well, I stopped to take some pictures of Joan to the papers.
You thought of publicity at a time like this?
Well, I didn't do it for publicity. I thought the papers might help to find her.
Oh. Lieutenant Hackett, Mr. Morgan.
I think we've met. Ain't you the press agent that fixed it up for a fan dancer to ride a zebra down Main Street? I've got tooth marks on me yet.
Oh, we had a muscle on that zebra.
Yeah, but not on the fan dancer. Just how do you fit into this picture?
Mr. Morgan's a friend of the family, as well as being Joan's publicity manager.
Oh, publicity, huh?
Morgan, I told you not to pull this stunt.
What do you mean, stunt?
Only day before yesterday, he suggested a fake kidnapping as the means of getting front-page headlines for Joan.
Just another press agent's trick, eh?
Well, not at all.
You can all relax, boys. There's no kidnapping. It's just a phony.
Phony, that's great.
I got half a mind to throw you in the jug.
I quite agree with you, Lieutenant. And isn't there a severe penalty for giving false information to an officer?
You understand, Lieutenant, the broadcasting company had nothing to do with this. Mr. Morgan doesn't work for us anymore.
Now, wait a minute, J.C.
All I've got to say is, Joan better be back in time for rehearsal tomorrow, or I'll personally swear out a warrant for you.
Thanks for the buggy ride, Morgan. We won't forget it in a hurry.
Bill, how could you do a thing like this?
Now, wait a minute. Get this, all of you. This is no publicity stunt.
No, not now.
Did you check to see if anything else was missing? Your jewelry or Joan's?
No, I didn't. There is a small wall safe in Joan's bedroom.
Well, let's look at it.
Wait a minute. We'll do the looking. Will you show us that safe, Miss Mitchell? You come along, too. And you stay here. I want to have a talk with you.
Joan! What happened? Where are you? You all right?
Sure, I'm all right. I wasn't kidnapped. I called up to tell Aunt Pat not to worry.
Yeah, sure I'll tell her, Joan. Pat's upstairs. The police are with her.
Police? Oh, boy. Some publicity break for you, Uncle Bill.
Publicity? Sure, but Joan, you've got me over a barrel. Have you seen the papers?
Imagine she'd take the stuff with her.
But Joan, listen, you've got to come home.
But I can't come home yet. That would spoil the plan. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. I gotta go now. Goodbye.
I don't care what the plan was. You come home right now. Listen, Joan! Joan! Oh, Joan just called on the phone.
You mean you called her? She'd like to be home soon now, miss. Why don't you come clean, Morgan?
Oh, why don't you take me seriously for a moment? I don't know where Joan is, and she's not coming home. She was all excited and sounded like she was playing a game.
Well, I'm tired of playing games. Take him along.
Okay, let's go. Oh, my cigarette.
Well, grab him! Grab him!
The night watchman and the cops were shooting at us from the dock. And there we were, headed across the river with a speedboat full of furs, when zing comes a slug right through the gas tank. The first thing you know, the whole boat's ablaze. So I dives under the water and I swims to the opposite shore. Gee, that was some job.
Speaking of jobs, what's lined up for tonight?
What do you mean for tonight? Sure, we already got eating money.
No wonder this mob isn't getting any place. You can't relax just because we got a couple of dollars socked away. Isn't there anything on the list?
Well, there's the house on the boulevard. We can take it.
Nah, they got electric alarm system.
Don't tell me a bunch of smart guys like you are being licked by a little buzzer.
Well, I guess we could try.
Wait a minute. I'll check up.
What the cards say? No good, huh?
Jack of diamonds. That's excitement.
Bad for my digestion, excitement is.
Queen of hearts. That means money.
Oh, that's better, much better.
King of hearts. That's good luck.
Good luck. Then it's all settled. We go.
Sure, we can do it.
Well, don't we?
I guess we do. Just get the tools. Hey, what are you all the time writing about?
Oh, just a sort of a diary I like to keep. Excuse me.
Hey, you want to take the soup along?
No, that kid can open safes easier than blasting. Didn't I tell you? She just does it exclusive with her finger. Just like that. Hey, take it easy. Where'd you pick up this crate anyway?
Belongs to a friend of mine.
What do you mean, a friend of yours?
Anybody that leaves their keys in a parked car is a friend of mine.
Now, here's the plan. Jitties, you be the lookout.
Listen, Pinky, you better give me that station. I can't crack a safe with this.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. Jitties, you stick with the car.
Stick with the car, yeah.
Now, we'll worry about opening the safe after we're inside. Come on.
Look, the lights are on. Somebody's home. We better come back some other time.
Yeah, the lights don't mean nothing. We found out that the family's gone to the opera and the servants gave themselves the night out.
But Pinky, listen.
Shh, we've cased the joint. Every window's got a burglar alarm wire except that one. Now, all you've got to do is slip in through that little window.
But I can't feel a thing through this bandage.
But you don't have to. Once you're inside, you go through the butler's pantry, through the library, into the hall. There's a switch by the front door.
I'm afraid of switches. I got a shock once.
This is the burglar alarm switch. Just throw it off and let us in, that's all.
Yeah, but if
Sophie, give me a lift.
Push the window now.
You wouldn't kid me, would you, fella? Nice fella. See? There's your ball. Come on. Oh! Come here. Give it to me.
I knew it. I should have shuffled them cards.
Pinky! Pinky!
Small change. Come on, small change. Come on, small change. I got you, small. Hey, them cops is getting good. They must have been practicing.
What's the matter, small change? Are you hit?
No, but I swallowed my gum.
How about another game of rummy?
No, I don't want to play.
Well, neither do I.
Well, I guess we're all thinking the same thing. We keep on this way, sooner or later, we're all going to get nabbed.
So what? I got a lot of friends up the river. It's just like a homecoming when I go back.
That ain't what he means. Go on, Pinky.
I'm thinking about the kid. This ain't no racket for her. Although I must admit she's got plenty of talent.
Yeah, but... You mean we gotta throw her out?
I mean, we gotta see to it that she reforms, that she switches to the up and up.
Hey, now listen.
You in your right mind? Small change would never be willing to take a back seat.
You might as well suggest that we all give up the racket. Hey, Pinky. You ain't suggesting anything like that, are you? Well, are you?
I don't see no other alternative.
The straight and narrow path. Me nerves would never stand it.
Well, I'll agree. But mind you, only temporary. Until we hand her back to her old man.
Yeah, but he's in the clink.
We can try to get him sprung, can't we?
Yeah. Small change says he's always talking about making a home for her. A duck ranch in the country. So you see, Pinky, that'll fix everything. All we gotta find out is where Joe Foster's locked up. I'm gonna ask her now.
Oh, no. You want to wake her up?
No.
Besides, that's a touchy subject with her. Anyway, the whole thing's got to be a surprise. Come on, let's go down to the pool room.
Nothing doing. I'm closing up.
Wait a minute. Louis, this is something else.
Say, if you guys are on the lam, don't come in here.
Listen, all we want is some information. We're looking for a guy named Joe Foster. Do you know him?
Foster?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Tin Horn Foster? Sure, I know him. He used to work in that gambling ship before the cops knocked it over. What do you want him for?
Never mind about that. Do you know how to get the dope first?
Well, now I might, and then again I might not.
Go ahead, Pinky. Give him $10.
Hey, ain't five enough?
Yeah, I might be able to help you. Foster's in Midtown jail waiting trial.
Midtown?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Louis. Come on.
Hey, Mac.
Bill, what are you doing here?
Never mind that. Any cops been around here looking for me?
Not that I know of.
Come here. Add this onto your 6 o'clock news broadcast, will you?
We have a special message for Joan Mitchell, star of our regular Friday show, Undercover Angel, who has been missing. Can't do it, Bill.
Oh, but listen, Mac.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Crandall said hands off the Joan Mitchell thing. It's dynamite.
Oh, but Mac,
How about some more mush?
Nope, I'm full up to here.
Now, wait. That ain't no way to talk. I mean, it isn't the way to talk. You should say, no, thank you. I've had a plenty.
No, thank you. Hey, what's the big idea?
Well, you gotta learn.
Now get this, bozo. I'm no potted plant. I'm a big-time safecracker.
Now look here, small change. We've been thinking about your future. You can't go on like this, talking and acting like a hobo.
But I like it the way I am.
Little girls don't know what's best for them. Besides, you're our responsibility, at least right now, and we're going to straighten you out. Tomorrow you start the school.
But it's vacation.
Yeah? Well, there must be some special school we can send you to. Well, you got a lot of time to make up.
Let's come over, everybody. Stogie and Jitter sneak out before breakfast, and now you start the reform movement on me. What's it all about?
It isn't manners for little girls to get inquisical. Now stop asking questions and maybe you'll get a nice surprise when the boys get back.
What kind of a surprise?
Why, sort of a party. Now go and get washed up and comb your hair. I'm buying you a new dress. I bet you never had a real pretty pink party dress, now did you?
I'm sure your little girl will look real swell in this one.
Yep, that's just the kind we want.
Looks a little young, don't you think?
Oh, I think it's just lovely and only $14.98.
Gee, that's a lot of bananas. But the best is none too good for her. It's a deal. Wrap it up.
A 50?
Yep, a half a C.
I'll have to get the manager's okay. Step this way.
I'll wait outside.
Oh, Joan, I could hug you.
Listen, Uncle Bill.
Oh, come on, where's the cab? We're going home.
Oh, no, not yet, please. I'm perfectly all right. I'm staying with some lovely people, and I'm getting my notebook full of material.
Oh, you kill me. But you've got to come home, Joan. There's a dickens to pay.
I'll come home tomorrow. I can't drop this thing yet. Besides, my friends are planning a surprise party for me.
Now, listen to me, young lady. You're coming home whether you want to or not. Now, come on. Come on. Now, come on. Come on.
Let go of that kid.
Police! Police! Police!
And that's exactly what happened.
I see. So a big bad man slapped you before you had a chance to bring Joan home.
He didn't slap me. He smacked me right on the button. Then when I tried to follow him, your bright boy came along and nabbed me.
Lieutenant Hackett, a man named Colfax to see you. Said he's got some evidence on this case.
Tell him I'm busy.
Good afternoon, Lieutenant. Hello, everybody.
I don't want to see any reporters, Colfax.
Please, Lieutenant. I'm a columnist. Just dropped in to clear up the Joan Mitchell case. The print isn't quite dry yet, but it's very clear. Good likeness, isn't it?
There, doesn't that prove what I told you?
Yeah, this proves a lot of things. By the way you're laughing here, I judge that the big bad man told you a funny story instead of slapping you.
Oh, he shot this before that fellow showed up.
Take him out of here and lock him up. And if you're worrying about evidence, I think that this is plenty to prove that you know where the girl is. Thanks to Mr. Colfax.
Come along.
All right, Hackett, you win. I admit I framed the whole thing. Turn me loose and I'll bring her in.
You see, Miss Mitchell, when they tell you.
Bill, why didn't you say so before?
I don't know. Just trying to save my face, I guess. Well, what do you say, Hackett?
Where is she?
I said turn me loose and I'll bring her in.
Turn you loose and you lamb out of town, you mean?
Please, Lieutenant, get Joan back now. Nothing else matters.
I'm the only one that can find her.
I'll give you 2 hours, Morgan. I'm sending a detective with you. Remember, you're still under arrest. Hogan, this is your job. And don't lose him.
All right, genius, lead the way.
Here's Joe Foster, Sergeant.
Here's your step. Sign for it.
I don't get it.
These gentlemen posted bail for you, Foster.
Hello, Joe. How's everything?
Say, who are you guys, Santa Claus?
Well, if you want to come on outside, I'll give you the lowdown.
All right, what's the catch?
There ain't no catch. We're doing it for your kid.
For my what?
Your little girl, small change. We've been kind of looking out for her, and, well, we figured she needed her old man.
Now, wait a minute, fellas.
Now, look, if you don't want to go out.
Sure. Don't get me wrong. Gee, I appreciate this, boys. You're doing it for my little girl. Where is she?
Over at our place. We're taking you there.
Fine. Gee, I haven't seen the kid in quite a while. Let's see. How old would she be now?
Fine father you are. About 10, I guess.
Oh, she's lots older than that. Must be near 11.
My. How time marches on.
I still don't see why that fella tried to snatch you.
Maybe he thought I was someone else. Pinky, tell me again how you and the boys knocked over the silk warehouse.
Well, it was about 4 years ago. It was back in 36 to be exact. We cased the joint for a... Now listen to me, young lady. You gotta forget about such things. You want I should tell you about Peter Rabbit?
Oh, why don't you grow up? Hello, Stogie.
Hello. Hey, Pinky. We got that.
What?
Nothing.
Where is he? I mean it.
Hey, what goes on?
It's a surprise.
Hey, do we pull it now?
Come on. What's the surprise?
Now take a deep breath and get ready. There's somebody outside in that hall that you love very, very much.
Oh, how'd she get here?
It ain't a she, it's a him.
A him?
Yep. How would you like to see your old man, huh?
My old what?
Yeah, we sprung him out of jail.
You sprung my father. You did?
You see? She's practically hysterical with delight. Open the door, Stogie.
Hello, Daddy.
Well. My little girl.
Gee, Daddy, this is wonderful. I've been telling the boys all about you. What a swell guy you are and everything. Wasn't it nice of them to get you out of jail?
Yeah, it sure was dandy.
What do you say, boys? We leave him alone a bit.
Yeah, I bet you they got a lot to talk about.
And how? We've got plenty to talk about. Huh, Daddy?
Hey, what's your racket?
Sort of complicated. You see, I had to make up a story. So I told them that my father's name was Foster. They got the idea that it must be you.
I still don't get it.
My name really isn't Foster. I'm Joan Mitchell.
Joan Mitchell? You mean you're the radio star who was snatched?
Uh-huh. Only I wasn't snatched. I came down here to get some material for a story.
Yeah, and?
And now I'd like to get out of here and go home.
Well, why don't you?
Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. They've been swell to me. But if I go home with you, then they'll think they've done something nice. Get it?
Sure. You just leave everything to me. Well, boys, I don't know how to thank you for everything you've done for my little girl.
It was a pleasure.
I'll get my things, Daddy dear.
Daddy dear, ain't that sweet?
Yeah.
You see, Foster, what this little one needs is a father's care.
Absolutely. You did the right thing, boys. Thanks a lot.
Oh, that's all right. Just be good to small change.
You bet I will.
I'm all ready. Well, goodbye, fellas.
So long, kid. You won't forget us.
I'd never forget you. Bye, Jitters.
Good luck, Kitty.
Bye, Stogie.
You'll drop us a postcard sometime, huh? We can read, you know.
Bye, Pinky.
Gee, we're sure gonna miss you.
I'll miss you, too. All right, Daddy.
Well, what are you guys looking so glum about? Everything is back just the way we wanted it to be, ain't it?
Yeah, just the way we wanted it to be.
It's better this way. She sure was tickled pink to see her old man. Wasn't she?
She sure was. Only, he don't look like no duck farmer to me.
Hey, taxi.
Yes, sir.
Hey, hop in this cab. I'll take you home in style.
Gee, thanks.
Oh, I'm out of cigarettes. Wait a minute. I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hello, Al. This is Joe Foster.
Joe, when did you get out?
Now listen, get in your car and meet me at the corner of 23rd and Walnut in 15 minutes. I'll be in a taxi, but I gotta make a switch over. You got it? Okay.
Hey, take it easy, will you? If I'd have known this was going to be a marathon, I'd have brought my walking shoes.
Come on, we've only done half the neighborhood.
You know, I still don't get it. You're not supposed to be looking for a big guy with a pushed-in face. You're supposed to be looking for a little girl.
Excuse me, do you happen to know anybody named Pinky, a big lug with a pushed-in face?
Well, no, I'm sorry, handsome, but you might try the bowling alley or the pool hall. That's where I always find my old man.
Thanks very much.
Hey, would you mind getting me a couple of packs of cigarettes?
Sure, I wouldn't mind.
Say, I thought you just bought cigarettes back there.
I did, but I want to get a couple of packs to take home with me. All right, here we go.
Hey, what is this?
Quiet and get in there.
What are you trying to pull anyway?
Now listen, you be a nice, sensible little girl. And maybe, just maybe, I won't break your neck. Now shut up, and I mean it.
What can I do for you, officer?
Nothing for me.
I'm looking for a guy named Pinky, a big burly guy about 45 with a pushed-in face.
Well, why come to me?
I was just wondering if he might be one of your regulars. Do you know him?
Well, I might, and then again, I might not. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can help him, maybe I can't. What's it all about?
What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to have it framed because it looks so much like small change.
Phone call for you, Pinky.
Thanks, Petto. Hello?
Pinky? Louie, say, there's a guy down here looking for you.
Is it a dick?
He's looking for Joan Mitchell, the kid radio actress that's missing. He says you know where she is.
What? What's that?
Yeah, he says he saw her with you. And he's going to be arrested for kidnapping her unless he can do something.
Oh. Hey, fellas.
What's the matter?
Let me look at that picture. It is her.
Who?
Listen, you guys, small change ain't small change.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is her.
Who?
She's really Joan Mitchell. Joe Foster ain't her father at all.
Hey, say that again. I don't get it.
Well, that's on the level. We're on a spot.
Worse than that, Foster's got the kid.
Yeah, but if the cops find out we kept her here, we're sunk.
There's a guy looking for Joan right now down at the pool hall, and there's a cop with him.
Uh-oh. Maybe we make the big house.
Maybe we do, but the kid's in a bad spot. Are we gonna duck out, or are we gonna try and help her? Well,
don't be silly.
Let's go.
Take it easy and don't break a leg.
All I've got to say is, you're going to wish you hadn't done this, and you can quote me.
Shut up and don't start hollering. Nobody's going to hear you around here.
Hello, Joe. What gives?
Come on inside.
Gee, what a lovely yacht.
Throw in the cabin somewhere.
Come on.
What's the racket?
You know who that kid is, don't you?
No.
That's Joan Mitchell, the radio star.
I got a private suite for you.
My, how cozy. I'm certainly going to enjoy this cruise. Listen, mister, how about getting wise?
Hey, you got 3 more minutes, Morgan.
All right.
Look, Louie, nobody knows this town like you do. Who was Foster working with before they put him in the jug?
Well, he was supposed to have some kind of a tie-up with Jack Goss.
Goss? You mean that guy that used to run that crooked gambling ship?
Yeah, the Lady Luck. Him, Al Perkins, and Foster. Only Foster took the rap when the feds closed down on the ship.
Where's the ship now?
How should I know? I ain't got second sight. She might be burst down at Pier 2, but she's padlocked tighter than a drum.
Yeah, but that outfit don't care any more about padlocks than we do.
That's worth trying, but what are we going to do with this guy?
The mastermind. Hey, Louie, you got some carpetbacks?
Maybe I have, and maybe I... Okay, Stokey.
It's better than a hot foot. Thanks.
Morgan, your time's about up. Let's go.
Okay, we're going.
Scram, fellas.
Hey, come back here! Oh! 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 Murder! Give me a pair of pliers! Ow! Ow! Ooh! Oh!
Do you think they'll go for 50 grand?
When it comes to reward, they ought to go higher than that. We found the little girl, didn't we?
Sure. Let's make it 100 G's.
Hey, go slow. You ought to be along here somewhere.
I know. There's Pier 2 straight ahead.
Give it to me. I'll take it down and mail it. That ought to start something.
Wait a minute.
Yes, this is it.
Bart. Take a look out.
You fellas stay here while Pinky and I do a bit of reconnoitering.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll do what?
Now, come on. Looks like a bad steer. Nobody's been around here for months.
Oh, wait a minute.
Come on, let's try this in first.
Wait. No dice. Come on.
Hey, Pinky, behind you! Wait for me, Stokey! Wait for me, will you? Wait for me!
Hey, them guys are playing for keeps. Maybe we can crack this thing without sticking our necks out.
Don't be nervous. Let's go this way.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, I'm going up there.
I'm going with you.
Oh, we'll cover this, Nick. What am I saying?
What do you mean, wait?
That itchy finger of yours is going to tie a rope around your neck someday. If you hadn't blasted at them, they might have gone away. Now get the kid and take her up on top, and if it gets too hot, dump her overboard.
Okay.
You go that way. I'll go up here.
Why, you? Hey, come back, hey, you. Get away. Oh! Oh! Hey, what are you talking about? Hey, I'll let you go. Hey. Get out. Keep your mouth. Fight. Keep your
Let's get her down to the engine room.
It's Johnny! Give me that gun.
Get the hell of this door. Stop him, man, boy.
What's the matter?
Now, they've got Joan in there.
Come on, get in. I'm
Get him out of there. You gotta get stop boys. Get in the shit. Get out of there.
Come on, Joan.
up? Somebody's shooting on the boat. There they come now.
What's this all about?
Well, this is Joan Mitchell, a radio star. These fellas were holding her for a reward.
All right, boys, take them away.
All right, get going.
The rest of you come down to headquarters.
We'll follow you in our car.
Hey, does he mean police headquarters?
Sure.
Oh. The evidence is conclusive, but in view of the exceptional circumstances, this court suspends sentence and paroles you into the custody of this little girl.
Gee, thanks, Your Honor. We're sure much obliged, Judge.
I'll see to it that they're good boys, Your Honor.
You bet we'd do anything for small change.
Court's adjourned.
This go, Pam, from Youth in Serdicky, a courtesy of...
This concludes another episode in the life of Underworld Angel, starring little Joan Mitchell, with an entirely new cast of supporting players. Listen in again next Friday evening for their further adventures, as brought to you by Kippy Cornflakes. And now, a short word from our sponsors.
Now I can breathe again.
Radio actors.
We're really cooking on the front jet.